Alice sat beside her mother's bed, the air thick with the scent of herbs and a lingering sadness. Her mother, frail and weary, pulled her close. "Alice," she whispered, her voice a faint echo of its former strength, "if I die at night or at noon, follow the pawpaw plantation to Abuna's house. She is my good friend. She will take care of you." Alice nodded, holding back tears. She clung to her mother's words, feeling the weight of their significance. The pawpaw plantation had always seemed like sentinels, marking a path she had never needed to follow, until now. Days turned into nights, and one fateful morning, Alice's mother passed away. The young girl, though heartbroken, remembered her mother's instructions. With a small bag of belongings, she set off, the pawpaw plantation guiding her steps through the dense plantation. Each tree seemed to whisper encouragement as she walked, their leaves rustling softly in the wind. After a long journey, Alice arrived at Abuna's house. Abuna, a woman of sturdy build with kind eyes, welcomed her warmly. She offered Alice food, a bed, and comforting words. For a while, Alice felt a semblance of peace in Abuna's care. However, as days turned into weeks, the warmth of Abuna's hospitality began to fade. The chores piled up, and Abuna's demeanor changed. She became harsh, demanding, and eventually, cruel. Alice was treated more like a servant than a guest. Her small hands blistered from relentless work. At 12 years old, Alice found the weight of these responsibilities almost unbearable. In those difficult moments, she found solace in singing. She turned the instructions her mother had given her into a song, her voice carrying through the fields and the house, the melody a haunting reminder of her mother's love and final words.
Enen kanuge hulo tuge huleno kamiko ya choka pe gole ebune ebune no yufyo webe kala bunu ebune enen kanuge hulo tuge huleno kamiko ya choka pe gole ebune no yufyo webe kala bunu ebune.
The song spoke of her journey, the trust placed in Abuna, and the betrayal she felt. It was a lament, a way to keep her mother's memory alive and to express the sorrow that weighed on her young heart. The meaning of the song in Idoma was, "My mother said if she died at night or at noon I should follow the pawpaw plantation to Abuna's house, but Abuna has turned me into a sweeping broom of her house." One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Alice sang the song once more, her voice mingling with the cries of the night birds. Unknown to her, Abuna listened from the shadows, her stern face softened by the haunting melody. She heard the pain and longing in Alice's voice, and it stirred something within her. The next morning, Abuna approached Alice with a rare gentleness. "I heard your song," she said quietly. "Your mother trusted me to care for you, and I have failed. I am sorry, Alice." Alice looked up, surprised by the apology. Abuna continued, "I promise to treat you better. You deserve kindness and care, just as your mother intended." From that day on, Abuna's behavior changed. She treated Alice with the compassion and respect she had promised. Alice, though still grieving, found a measure of peace in her new home. She continued to sing, but now her songs carried a hint of hope, a belief that even in the darkest times, there was a chance for kindness and change. Abuna's transformation was not instant. It took time for her to shed the harsh habits she had developed over the years. Yet, every day, she made an effort to show Alice the care she deserved. The chores remained, but they were shared more equally, and Abuna often worked alongside Alice, teaching her skills and listening to her stories. The bond between Alice and Abuna grew stronger with each passing day. They spent evenings together, sharing stories and laughter. Abuna began to open up about her own past, revealing the pain and loss she had experienced. Alice listened, her heart softening towards the woman who had once been so cruel. One night, as they sat by the fire, Alice sang a new song. This one was not of sorrow, but of hope and resilience. Ebuna joined in, their voices blending in a harmony that echoed through the night. It was a moment of healing for both of them, a testament to the power of forgiveness and love. Years passed, and Alice grew into a strong and capable young woman. She never forgot her mother's words or the journey that had brought her to Ebuna's house. The pawpaw trees remained a symbol of her mother's guidance and the path that had led her to a new family. Ebuna, now older and wiser, found solace in knowing she had made amends for her past mistakes. She watched with pride as Alice flourished, her spirit unbroken and her heart full of song. This story of Alice was one of Mama's evening tales to us, her children, reminding us of the enduring power of love and the possibility of redemption. Alice's journey, marked by sorrow and hardship, ultimately led to healing and hope. It was a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the transformative power of kindness.